unmute and turn on the video and then get us out of here if it'll let me grab it.
And we have screen sharing on, I assume?
No, actually, great. This is why we have more than one person in the room at a time. We'll share the screen so that, because I think we'll swap back and forth between two.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going for the numbers.
Okay, and we need to pull up the
Existing.
map numbers.
So this is existing.
This one over here on the right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Should we start
So
up in
let's
the
start at
northwest?
District 1, yeah. So let's go all the way up to the northwest of the state and see what damage we've done.
Looks like District 16 is District 1.
Yes.
Then I'm going to go to swap.
Yes.
I want 1 to be 16. Okay, easy enough.
Okay, 3 would be 19.
Yeah, that's going to be the better way to do it. I was going to go all the way to 2. Okay, and 3's the purple. So I guess in this one, 3 and 4 are kind of in the same place as 19. You're thinking probably we choose 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe I'd put 17 as 4.
Yeah. I agree.
Okay.
It will be interesting to have Cassidy do a check on this
Yes.
out of curiosity.
All right.
All right.
So 14
53.
is 53.
Mhm. What is that? Twenty would be 5.
I think so.
Twenty-one may have been.
Yeah, so if you
That's
zoom,
fine.
yeah, zoom in a little bit there. Oh, what a nice compact district. So that includes, so Ogden over here, I think is in 7, right?
Or is it in
Oh, Ogden's in
9?
9. So show us, zoom into 21 over here.
21
Up
up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. We
Okay.
have
Pleasant
Fairview, Pleasant View.
Yeah. That's 7.
Yeah, that looks.
Should we do that?
But it
as
could be 29. But I think maybe 22 should be
29.
29.
I agree.
Okay, so 21 will be 7.
Mhm.
22 will be 29.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, luckily it works to choose either one because I already did that in the last 5 minutes as well.
Okay, so 23. Let's see what 23 is.
What's I think that ought to be 8, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, because the people part of this 8 seem to be.
We have Harrisville.
Yeah.
Okay, so 23 will be 8.
Mhm. Okay, so 9, let's see what their 9 has Ogden.
Okay. Which one?
And it
So,
also takes in,
so our Ogden,
is that our 24?
well, it has part of 8 and part of 24.
We've already changed 8, right?
Yeah.
So, let's see, so look, South Ogden,
So,
Washington
yeah,
Terrace is 10.
Yeah, I think we keep
Over
that as
here.
10, yeah.
So put
So
24
24
to
is
10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then 9 goes out this way.
Yeah, can we see how far it goes? And so, West Haven, what is this right over here?
Maybe West Haven still.
I think it's part of this one. You can see this little nook up. That's this little nook up here.
Yeah, so this is West Haven that we have selected.
Yeah, so West Haven.
West
is
Haven,
this.
yeah. And we've already done 29.
And so,
And that would be 12, like, see that 26? There's, what did I see? It was right there, Riverdale.
Riverdale.
So that could, 25 could either be, do we already have 11?
Yeah, no, we don't have 11.
So 25, I guess, would be 11. Would you say that?
Yeah,
Okay, so let's do that.
and let's do 26 as 9.
Is 9.
Uh-huh. Oops, let's see.
25, 11, 26.
Oh,
and
yeah,
9.
sorry. It's kind of-
That's exactly where I was the last time you did this. Okay, so
You're just 5 steps ahead.
yeah, what's this one here?
So this,
12 goes out to
12.
Hooper.
So
And that was 29, but would it be 28
I think we do make it 28.
or 12? 28 would make it
Oh.
12, right?
Yes, yes. Yes, but
Either way
it be
was
12.
all right. I can follow both ways on this one. Don't worry.
Because it does come down, the Hooper, that district comes down there. So that would make the Whale District 13.
I hadn't seen the Wheel District. I like it.
Yeah, that's the Whale District.
Oh, I didn't see what it is right now. 27.
Okay. So now we've got 14 and 16. So zoom in.
Would 30 be 16? So Clearfield is in here, right? Is that, no,
So
yeah, Clearfield is below 11.
yeah,
Just
go ahead and zoom in
16.
here on 16 a little bit.
Where's Antelope Drive? Yeah.
Okay.
16.
So yeah, there's Hill.
And
Yep.
there's Antelope Drive. right
Yep.
there.
So this will be 60.
Uh-huh.
And so that means this becomes 14, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of changed who has the lake. So 22 will be 14.
Yes.
Just a question.
Uh-huh.
If there is a question of who has the lake, do we try to mirror where the lake was in the other districts? Or not?
Well, 12 had a piece of the lake before, and it's got a piece of the lake now.
now.
13 doesn't, and it did before. Which district?
I think, so this is 12 still.
Oh, it's
Oh, this
12.
is all 12.
Yeah, so it had a little more.
I don't know, maybe it's not.
And then 14 had none before. It was
Oh, so
really,
15 had Antelope Island before.
15 is kind of Syracuse and part of Layton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's Syracuse, and this is Layton right here. Yeah.
That's Kaysville.
So would 31 be
I think 7.
15?
Well, yeah, we could do 15 or 17, I think, but I think we do 15.
Or, yeah, I agree. So where's our is our 14 of this?
It's-
So we've changed that already?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's do.
It's just that the blue here matches the blue of the lake.
All right, so 17 to 31.
No, 15 to 31. I think.
Oh, yes, we don't have a 15 yet.
Now, I think that may mean that 17 is one of those that goes away. Because I think if they were losing one out of this area,
So would 5 be 53 then?
or did we already make 5?
Did we already, I don't know if we've changed 5, have we? Yeah, let's see, we did. Maybe you're right.
Yeah. Oh, we did.
Oh, we already did 53 as well. It just doesn't come
okay.
quite as far in,
Okay,
but it's still,
Oh, good,
This-
okay.
okay.
so 17 probably goes to a different part of the state, is what you're thinking. One of the counties that picked up a seat.
Yes,
And then 32 is 18 maybe?
I think so, because it's got Farmington.
Farmington, uh-huh.
Okay, so below Farmington,
It's
I
3319.
think 33 is 19.
Bountiful.
Yeah. Is that part of 18 still, I guess?
Yes.
Oh, no,
it's 20.
Okay,
Those colors.
yes.
All right, so 20 is West Bountiful. So
So
it'd be
Probably is
34.
34.
Yep. Okay, now coming down over here. So now we've got Salt Lake. So we're clear up through here, right?
Mhm.
So how about our 36 becomes 24?
Mhm.
And 35 becomes 23.
And this is another one. This is just zeros on the lake, right?
Yes.
It's in 20 on your map, but it could be in 23, similar to theirs,
Yeah.
if it matters.
Well, I think the 20 is the West Bountiful was the kind of core of that.
Mhm.
And so I think we keep that in 20.
20, I agree.
Okay.
And 23 in both cases still has the airport as well as the Rose Park kind of area.
All right, so we've made it to 23 and 24.
Mhm. So what's 38? Zoom in there for this one.
Okay, so
This is 13.
Yeah, so here's I-15. And I-15 was in 38 over here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is that 13 from there, so 25 would be 38.
I think so.
The University of Utah's up here,
And then
actually would be in 28. We have the University of Utah.
then we have University of Utah in 24 with the rest of the avenues. Because we kept the university with the
Or is that
avenues.
77? I can't tell. So I think that 37 would be 28.
28.
Yeah, here's Foothill. Okay, so 37 is 28.
Yes.
And then
And then
38 is 25.
could be either 25 or 26.
I say let's do 25.
Okay.
That was our 38.
Yes. Okay. Now,
Do we have a 26 yet?
no,
Not
we
yet.
haven't done 26 yet. So
We have
we now
Redwood.
have this one. It comes, so it includes this part of 26, which is up here, but it then comes down this way. I say we do 26.
I do too.
For 39.
Yeah. Okay, what do we have to the west of 26 over here? Yes.
Here's West Valley, West.
Okay, so if we do,
There's the Sherwin-Williams.
if we do this as 26, this one, it's got this piece here. Yeah. And that's the only commonness,
Let's do that then. 31
31.
To 42.
to
No,
26.
to 26.
26, we just.
Oh, we
made.
just
we
did,
did
Yeah.
that.
Oh, okay.
26 we did on
Fine.
purpose.
Okay,
Okay, so West
so
Valley.
31, I guess it's 42. Because it's got this road here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's got,
Okay, so make that 31.
I think the west side of Salt Lake County may be our most different. I forgot what number this is.
Okay. And
So
so
what, they're 30.
their 30 is,
So we're at 41st South and 56 West.
Yeah, here's
yeah,
41st.
and here's 56.
Okay,
So
number
that becomes 30.
52 is 30.
Okay.
We still need a 33,
So,
maybe.
Okay, so that had West Valley and how far?
so that's, we've got that as part of District 26
And part of 31.
and part of 31. So I think 44 though ought to be 30,
34.
34. And 33 might be another one of these that we end
Is
up
out.
moving someplace
All
else.
right, so far we have 17 and 33 we'll want to remember.
Okay, and 44 and,
And
Goes
34.
to 34.
so what was it, 17 and 33?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. I don't have paper either.
Okay, so did we do 35 over here?
I don't
We have not done 35
So we're
yet.
like
don't think
33rd
so.
south.
So there's 25 and 28.
So 33rd south, and is that,
Oh, I'm
east,
gonna,
is that 7th east?
So, well, let's see. This one we haven't changed yet either.
35,
Yeah,
52.
35 and 52.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna save this real quick as,
Renumbered.
yeah. I can spell purple.
Okay, Joey can't spell purple.
All right, just because I was, the Sherwin-Williams is stressing me out, so I'm like, I'll make sure we have the original with the numbers before. All right, so 35 has been switched already.
Okay. So that means
So-
this one,
So I was just gonna have 41, we're at 9th
It could
east and
be-
33rd south. Where are we
which
with
is,
that?
so here's 9th
And
east
here's
and
33rd.
here's
So
33rd.
41 should be 40.
I think so.
Is it,
Yeah, we could have made it 36. But
maybe 42 is 36.
so is this 42 over here?
Yeah, and let's see how,
Where's 42 go?
Goes over the park.
oh, it's the Park City District.
Yeah.
I'd rather, whatever number Park City had over here, I'd rather have that for 42.
Well, and it'll be a little bit up to you, I think, 'cause I'm pretty sure Park City is kind of right on the cusp of several districts,
Yeah.
or at least the outskirts are, yeah. So you're thinking 42 is 54, maybe?
Yeah,
Well, except for, come back over here.
so we've got
to-
the mountains and
Mhm.
so we've got
And did-
Brighton and Alta, but we didn't really take much of anything.
But do we have, so this is the cove up here. So where's the cove? Is it right there?
So the cove is right
Mhm.
here.
So I think 40 would be 36.
So
technically.
yeah, let's do 40 is 36.
Okay, and then does that make 40?
And 42 could be 54.
Yeah.
Okay, 40 is 36.
And then 42,
Would be
54. Okay, so now we're good through here.
So now Cottonwood Heights, we have 46 over here, whereas Cottonwood Heights is down in 43 and 46 and 47.
And we actually, and
So
we
what's
don't
in
have-
41?
41 is holiday.
So 37.
So we could put, yeah, 41 and 37.
Mhm.
And I don't know if we have a 40 yet either, do we?
No, but if that may be one of those numbers we lose.
Okay,
Because we have to lose like 3 or 4 numbers.
in Salt Lake County? Or overall?
Well, I think overall, because we pick up like, one in Washington County, a couple in Utah County.
Mhm.
All right, so 37 or 41.
Mhm. Okay, Murray
So
is right
Murray
here. That
was in 37
37.
as well.
How far west does this one go? It went on the other side of I-15.
Yeah,
So
so,
we already have 37.
so,
Could be 44.
yeah, we could do 44.
43 for 44.
Yeah, because this is similar to that piece
And
of
where's
44.
Midvale? Over here.
Midvale here is
down
kind of
here.
46.
Uh-huh. So 46 to 44?
Yeah, and then,
And then 43.
and maybe 43 to
is
40.
40, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't match up directly, but
Okay, so 43 to 40.
I like that.
And then 44 to 46.
Yeah,
We now have a 40, so I'm not worried about a 40, right?
that's right.
Okay.
Okay, and then just,
West of that is our
40.
42 or 43.
so 43. Oh, just a sec.
We've already done 34, 34.
So where
So
do
I'm
we,
thinking-
okay, there's 34. All
Uh-huh,
right.
so we're good there. 42, I think, could be 43.
Yeah. And then 55, 47,
Uh-huh.
so 42 to 43. $43
Or
Or
55,
55
to
to
47.
to 47.
Okay, so what's, is that a 42 would be 56 out there?
So do we have a 38 over here?
We don't have a 38 nor
What
a
about
39.
Okay, so
Okay,
our
so
34
Benyon
here
Boulevard.
is that one.
Mhm.
And our 30 is from up here, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah,
would that 22 be a
38.
38?
And then
We're at
39,
6200 south and
6200.
Okay, here's 6200 south.
And then kind of north is
Oh, and
6200.
here,
Yeah,
here's
so-
that.
So
Yeah,
38
yeah, so
is
38.
22.
Okay, and then 39 is currently displaced.
Okay, and then to the west of 38,
Okay, we're at 5400 south.
yeah,
And,
that's this one.
and that highway is right
Yeah,
there.
So I
Okay.
think we make this 22.
51 is 22.
Okay, I just kind of wanted to make sure we don't go too far north or anything. All right, 51,
And,
22.
yeah, and it included Magnet before and includes Magnet now. Okay,
All right, so now we're up to 38 here, so we still need 42 and 43.
okay, so 42 is West Jordan.
That'd be 56.
So I think we, yeah, I think we do that for 42.
36, 42.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, what about 43?
Okay, so 43 is here, so I think we already moved
Oh,
it,
we-
and I
oh,
think
okay,
we already
okay.
moved
Oh,
47.
47 we did.
Yep.
Okay, so what's over in 57, R57?
So our 57 comes down and wraps around down.
What's
See, this may
what's
be,
that highway right there?
right here, this is the Mountain
Mountain
View.
View. Okay, so where's Mountain
This is
View?
Mountain View here.
So would 57 be 52?
Or would 60 be 52?
I think 60 is more of.
Because that's kind of
52.
Harriman.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
So
all right,
57 could maybe be that 39.
well,
that-
I think, yes, I think this is one of the new districts that goes into the south.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so let's do
southwest part
that
of it.
57 that you said was
So let's do 52
52
to 60.
60.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the 57, that can be one of our,
We want to make that a 17.
Or do we, 39 was West Jordan. Do we want it? This is 39
Oh,
currently,
we don't have a 30.
we don't have a 39 over here anyway.
right? So it's not perfectly, and they're not in the same place, but they're close.
So you're telling me this is 39.
Yes.
Yeah, how do we know it's 39?
I scroll one more time.
Okay,
Thank you.
just checking.
So we can make 57 39.
And then at least people kind of know it's the same,
Area.
general part of the county at least. All right, so we have 43 and a 47.
We've got 43 and 47, and we've got 42. And so below 47
Okay,
is
50,
50,
South Jordan.
and I think that's our
58.
58.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Where's 75? On that.
On the existing one?
No, here.
Oh. Oh,
Why are we seeing a 75 right there? Oh, haha. We have a discontinuity problem.
I'll give it to 48, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is not, this is. I don't know about that. All right, let me maximize this for a minute.
Maybe unlock 52, see if that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, or is 75 locked? No.
Why is that? Okay, showing locked.
No.
Hmm.
Well, it was a nice month of few bugs.
We can't zoom in a whole lot more than that.
Oh, I know what I've done. It's on me. I'm not on a block level. I was selecting block groups. Yep. Okay.
Well, there you go.
Okay,
Okay.
we would have never figured
I
that out.
I wouldn't have known that at all.
I was tired of all these lines. So I'm like, we don't want to see them ever. They're in the way, but all right.
Okay.
All right, so now let's figure out,
Let's-
where
Back at it.
Okay, so 44, we have 44.
Yeah,
48, did we get a 48?
so
It's our
what-
48.
where is the 48 over here?
So where are we here? We're in Sandy, White City.
Yeah.
So here's White City.
48 maybe.
So 45.
I think
would
it ought to be,
48.
yeah, I think it ought to be 45,
Mhm.
or, yes, 45,
All right, 48, 45.
yeah. Yeah, at least, 45 before it had half of White City.
Mhm.
And then, okay, that's 49.
Did we already do 47?
Yes, it's right up here.
Okay. So is our 50-50?
So-
We already did that?
What about
Yeah.
46 over here?
I don't think
Cottonwood
46 has been done
Heights.
quite yet.
above Cottonwood Heights. So
So
55 for
I
46?
think so.
Okay.
Okay, because 37 is up here, okay. And then that's 49. That matches here, the other half of
And
Sandy.
our 45 we did.
45,
50
is
we
that
did.
part of Sandy?
Okay, what about 32 here? Is that 58?
Is that Draper?
Or Sandy still? Is that?
I think it's part of Sandy. Let me pull it up real quick just so we know.
Two.
32 is largely Sandy, dips into Draper, but most of Draper before was in 51, and we've got it in 58. So I think we put it in
51 and
51.
58.
And then 32 we have in the pool for now.
I think so.
51 and 58.
Did we ever do something with 39? I have 39 written down. That's in the pool for now.
Yes, I think we got 39 over
Take
here.
39
Yes.
off. Could you just go over here to 39? Let's see what 39 is, just to make sure that we're.
So
On the same
39
page.
used to be this one.
Okay, that's right. And so,
But we put it out.
but
there,
we
okay.
moved it over here.
All right, so
Okay.
52, we're okay. 52, 52.
Yeah.
59,
It looks like could maybe be 41.
41.
Yeah. Yep, right below
Yeah,
50.
that's pretty close, actually. So this is
52,
61.
Oh, you know what? No, I think this becomes our 32.
Okay, yeah. It could be our 1733 or 32.
Yeah, I'm indifferent.
Okay, let's do 33.
Okay.
Or
So 61 to
32.
33.
Did we take 33 out? I thought it was 32.
Yeah, well,
We
we,
do have a 33, we have a 32 and a 17.
yeah,
Okay, so 33.
yeah.
All right, so 33 is used then.
Yes. Okay,
Alright.
so I think that gets us out of Salt Lake County.
Yes.
Okay, 49, 46. Okay, so 62. Do we have,
So Alpine and Highland, that's 27.
okay, so 62 to 27.
Yep.
All right, just give me one
You're fine.
second. So, sorry, would you say that one more time?
62 to 27.
62. Okay, I see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so 50, if you'll come, let's see. So let's see what 6 is. So 6 takes in Temp Highway.
Bottoms
And
are
I
15
down Lehigh.
into the first part of Lehigh.
So I think 64 is 6.
Mhm. Okay, should we put 58 over there and see what that is?
So 58 is our,
62,
well, that's not our Eagle Mountain District. Oh, that would,
Cedar Valley.
does that go all the way over to Tooele?
It does
Yes.
indeed.
So it picks up Tooele.
Do we want to have the Tooele number or?
I think we want Tooele to have the Tooele number.
Yeah, okay.
that'd be 21 then.
Yes.
Mhm.
So 50, it would be 21. And then 2 is Eagle Mountain, Cedar Valley.
So Eagle Mountain, well, it was Eagle Mountain and Saratoga Springs before. But I think we give 2 to Eagle Mountain.
That's 59.
And then 63, I think, becomes one of our new numbers.
Okay, so 63, so before it was,
Part of 2.
we have 2 assigned.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so 63 could be 32.
Mhm.
Okay.
We have 17 left.
Okay.
Okay, so our 65,
Becomes 56, it looks like.
2 American Ford. Yeah. Probably is the closest it'll be.
Yeah, this piece here is the same as this piece here.
yeah. Okay,
Okay. The right of
66 is Pleasant Grove, so that'd be 57.
57. I'm still really liking our lines, because, unless we really had to, we stayed with city boundaries.
Yeah. Okay, so Linden is
Okay,
right
so-
here in 59.
Yeah, so I think 75 becomes 59.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's 56, 57, 59.
Okay,
48
over here.
is that our 68?
I think we make it our 68. Well, look here at Orem.
Where's that 69?
No, this is Center Street and Orem. This is Center Street and Orem. So 69 is 60. So 68, I think, is 48.
Mhm.
69 is 60. And then 68
68 is
Is
48.
is 48.
Okay. But now, we come south. And this, I think, is 71.
So the West
Or,
Provo.
yes,
69.
61 becomes,
Yeah.
71 becomes 61. It's largely that West Provo.
Mhm. All right, and then 72
So right below,
is that our,
oh, that's our 60 up there. So what's 48?
did
Okay,
we already trade 48?
Yeah, 48, 30 in.
Uh-huh.
can you just go up a little? No,
Oh,
over
this
here,
way.
sorry, yeah. I was just curious. So 48 must go up to Pleasant. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So 63 becomes 60? Or no,
We've already
no,
done
60 we already did.
Uh-huh.
So 63 becomes 70.
Well, and I was going to
Is that
ask
right?
actually.
No.
So 64 is the one that currently goes into Springville, and 70 goes into Springville now, and 63 is all exclusively Provo. So I think there's an argument on both sides, because
So
they've kind of
72
shifted
could
what
be
the core
63.
Provo
Yeah, let's
district
make
is.
72, 63.
And it looks like there's gonna be some continuity. I can't never say it. We're gonna have to do a check at the
Continuity?
end. It looks like a couple of blocks sometimes aren't shifting over. I thought I saw them, but I shouldn't somewhere a second ago.
Okay,
All
And
right,
then
it's
are we saying
70,
70 is going to be 64?
yeah,
because that's the one that goes into Springville
Okay.
from Provo.
okay.
All right, so we've got 61 and 64.
Okay, so now District 66.
So Mapleton.
So
is
so Maple,
65,
yeah, so I think,
59. to
so we can do
65.
either 67 or 65.
59 seems like it
I
is most
think, yeah,
compatible with
let's do,
65. You
yep.
have Mapleton there, you have all this.
I agree. And we got much of Springville.
And 73 to 66 probably.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so 66 over here. We just did.
Mhm.
So 67 includes
Payson.
Payson.
Payson, so that's probably a 74.
So I think,
Mhm,
yep,
yeah.
so that 21
Did
there,
we already did, we haven't done 21, have we?
I
No.
don't
So
think
it's got
so.
68.
Or wait, it was-
Oh, or it's 21's a 2 L's district. Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
21's Tooele. Okay, so we did do 21
Okay.
already.
68.
So 59
Would be.
is 68.
Okay, so
Come back in over here.
So I think that's Utah County done.
So do we did 67, okay, so yep, that's our 67. That's our 65, okay,
we have 66 in there.
Mhm.
yes, 66 is
Okay,
right there.
So
So I think
58.
coming down. So 58 comes over here
So
to,
is that our 73?
yes,
58 is 73.
yep. It's got all of these towns.
Okay. Well, is and our 69 is already done, right?
I didn't think we did it, but it sure looks
It looks quite similar.
like it's at least arguably in the right
Yeah,
place.
it's,
We have carbon.
Yeah, I guess carbon's the one that kind of has the core of that.
yeah, that should be 69.
Population.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Let's pick this one up as 55.
Mhm.
And this is. I was just listening to the Roosevelt public hearing. And
Oh, uh-huh.
it's fun to get to see the things they said. I'm like, oh yeah, most of that was applied. It's great. All right, so that's 53, 55, 69.
Okay, that's looking good. Okay, so over here. 69.
So 69, we've already split off.
Okay, so 70.
So
So is our 73? What? So 73, we're going to keep 73 and
I
73.
think we keep 73, 73.
And 70 doesn't have a place to go quite right now then.
Yeah, 69 and 55. Do we have
Okay, so-
65?
So
Oh.
So we
Is
will-
58, 65?
No, 58 we already did,
58.
and
and 65
We've
we
already
already
got
did.
65 up, it's up there further. So
So we take-
70, so let's come down here,
Into Washington.
because I think, so we've got 17 and 70.
Mhm. So let's match these down here
So,
first.
yeah.
So let's put,
So yeah, zoom in here. a
so
little more.
71 Washington.
So is this
or-
74? Yeah, so 74, 71. And then
59 is 75.
Or is 59 new?
so this
This
should
is
be 71.
17
Yeah.
to 71. Okay, is that 62, 65, 62?
Oh, we've got a 65 is misplaced. Oh, you may want to turn on your block level.
Yes, I think I did this time.
One more.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so this one,
Has hurricane. 71 has hurricane. Where's hurricane?
that's, yeah, zoom out just one more. So we've got Hurricane in 71, so we've got
Okay.
71 taken care
All
of.
right, so 62.
So 62 had Washington. So I say we put 62. Wait,
This 65 is incorrect.
We don't have a 65 down there.
No. So 74, 74. 75 is 62,
Probably 62.
kind of
Uh-huh.
the west
Yeah.
or eastern half of St. George sort of thing.
Okay.
65, something is gone
Oh.
astray.
well, we've got another one of those little stray.
Yeah, I wonder why they're all 65.
So this one, where's
75?
59 over here?
I think this may be because Washington County picked up one seat.
Yeah, Washington County picked up a seat, but I want to make sure we haven't missed.
62. So I'm just wondering, I'm wondering if we want to call this 71, 59, 71. Or not.
Okay,
Or is
so-
that
So
what
this
it's-
purple is 71.
The purple is 71.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's one
okay.
more. Something
Right.
went wrong with 65.
So we've already changed 71 then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, 71 is the one that has hurricane.
Okay, great. So 62, so we need a new district down here.
Yeah,
But
well, and we
Dr.
also need this probably to be, oh, where's,
So Cedar,
So where's Cedar over here?
Here it is.
So Cedar should be 72.
Yeah. So 75 should be 72.
We already changed 73.
And then,
73, yep.
Okay.
yeah. So 75 here, what's it include?
The kind of the.
Okay,
last of
so
those
so
six
maybe
doors
that's our 59.
is 75.
Yeah. It's another 65.
65 is there. How can it's? Yeah.
This is 59.
There it is.
That's a 7. It's on this side of the road.
So 75 probably.
Yeah.
A lot of button presses to get. Come on, 65.
So 74, 75. We have 72 up in iron.
Oh, except it's now 70.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So 72, including Cedar City, including Cedar
Mhm.
City. So 70 is a new district down here. It was over here.
Okay, so crossing out 70.
Yep, I think we can cross out
Okay, so we
70.
have a 17 left.
So where is 17 on here?
On here. Is there an easy way for me to, if I double click it or anything, does it?
Oh, yeah, if you go here, yeah, go up to 17 and then right click it, and you can zoom to 17.
Excellent.
Is that done? Oh, we've got a straight 65.
How did that happen?
What happened to 65? Now we got to go check where 65
Yeah, but
is,
that's
too.
what I was thinking. Where is 65?
Yeah.
That was my plan. Oh, still more. All right, we've tasted that.
Okay. So 17 is a new district.
In Utah County.
Oh, can we change the color of 17 though?
Yeah.
Because it's too
Very
close to
close to
57. Yeah,
Maybe a red.
sure. Yeah, there we go.
So 17 we're going to have as our new district then?
I think so. So let's double check over here
And-
where 57 was. So we've got 56, 57. Where's 59?
We have 59. 17 would be 59. Is that
Yeah.
right? We do
So let's,
over here find, yeah.
yeah, find
59 is.
59.
Oh,
What city is that?
is that Logan?
Oh, it is.
Okay, I think when we were operating over here, we were just operating at like such a far level, we didn't.
We didn't notice it,
59.
Logan. Yeah.
So should 59 be 17 probably? And then we can put 59
Yeah,
Alright,
because wasn't 59
in
supposed
Utah
to be
County,
down?
yeah,
Okay,
Okay, so
Yeah, so let's
59 and 17.
swap 59 and 7.
because 17 is our last unassigned number.
Mhm.
All right, 17's up here then. And then 59 should be
right there.
is it? Yeah, there it is. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back down to the south just one last time. Just to-
Now on that. Okay. Thanks, Bob.
Okay, so 62, 62. This is 71, 71.
74, 74.
75 becomes a much more compact district
Mhm.
than it was.
72 moves south,
70.
and
Okay.
70s
70 is
kind of picked up.
yeah. So
The 70 had Richfield before.
yep.
And how far up do we go up?
So Richfield is now in with
Oh, 58?
in 58. There was San Pete and Sevier together.
Mhm.
Except for I guess it's still up here.
Which is someone. Monroe.
Joseph. Is that more like this rural area?
Should we kind of scroll through one more time and check them all? I think they're good.
We don't have 201 district or anything like that, right? It didn't
It wouldn't let
allow
us
us to
do it.
do that.
And let's we can check that nothing really crazy happened to our deviations.
There's that 659.
Oh, I thought it was 668. Maybe it was only 659. Maybe this one is one
Oh,
person
maybe
better.
Doesn't
Is one
matter.
person
You
better?
chose wisely.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Look at you.
How did we do that?
And then it's gonna give us a hard time on the connectivity, I'm sure.
Look at that, though. So far, so good. Okay, let's see what we. 65.
Holy cow, Bo.
All right, so here's Sherwin-Williams.
Okay, so Sherwin-Williams is still problematic.
Uh-huh.
And then this is the part of Provo that was problematic yesterday.
Okay,
65 West Allen's roads.
Wow, look at that.
and part of the lake.
I'll work on this for a minute. But other than that, I think you've done it. I think that's a full house map,
I think it
numbered
is
correctly
too.
and everything.
That is just bizarre.
Did we just have a big thing in 65 for a while? Did we just
Yeah, I don't
say
know.
put all this into 65 or something?
I don't remember
I think
doing
I
that.
think it only happened with the swaps. So
Yeah, I think this is an Esri
I agree.
bug problem.
Look at that.
No.
So is that now becoming? That's our new Sherwin-Williams?
All right, so this is something. Let me scroll through and make sure there's not any like very difficult decisions, because this is something we can kind of take care of.
On your own.
Yeah,
Thanks, Bob.
as long as there's not, as long as if we didn't put the prison in the wrong block or something, or the wrong district, I don't think there'll be
Yeah, these
such a population number to change things.
looking like a lot of zeros. 3.
1. That's so interesting.
Did Joey go up to Logan or is he still here today?
I think he's coming in around noon. So when he gets here, I'll,
You know, Bo, and Rex, it would be interesting. Do we have access to the communities of interest
yeah,
map now for us?
Oh, yeah, to do an overlay,
on
yeah,
this?
just
Yeah.
to make sure that we have it.
all right, so we don't need these for a minute and this at all anymore.
So let's start with the communities of interest neighborhoods. Yeah. What happened? We have to have Joey walk into the room again.
I guess so. We can, it's less efficient for sure, but we can, pull them side by side and kind of do some comparison there. If we want to look at this
Yeah,
right
since
now.
it's not turning on, let's at least do that.
Okay.
And I'll send Joey a text real quick to let us know when he gets here.
Yeah, we might take off before Joey gets here. You have a meeting at 1 today, Rex? Is that right?
No,
Is
it's
that
tomorrow.
But I think 11:30 or so is what you guys planned up.
Tribune today.
Oh, good.
Oh, well, now they're not loading here. But Joey said he will be here around 10.
Okay, that's great. Do we want
So we
to?
can come back.
Yeah, we'll come back. Are we going to do something on our congressional? I can't remember what we were gonna do.
I don't remember what we were gonna do, but yes,
Let's,
I think we were gonna look to see if there was any places where we wanted to try and shrink the deviations. So I think we look around those borders and make sure that we're following city or county lines.
Okay.
Do you have a, not 3 is what I think.
Not
That's
three.
correct. I
Should we
think
do
we start
4?
with 4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, actually really fast. Let me share this. Congressional District 4. Or not District 4, districts.
I think that's the one where we picked up the
Uh-huh.
tribal lands. Okay.
Okay, so should we look at District 3 first?
Yeah.
Okay, so we know
So 3
exactly.
goes all the way to the south of the state.
Mhm.
Okay. And over here on the east,
What that
we've
little.
got a county separation, then tribal lands.
Mhm.
Oh, that's what this little.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And the same thing over on the west side, I think.
County, county.
Okay, so here. And right now the deviation in District 3 is 90 under. 4 is 66 over.
These are such beautiful deviations after coming off our house now. You're thinking, "Oh, no problemo here."
So let's. Okay, so we kept the Linden boundary there.
That
That
Pleasant Grove.
must be
just
Pleasant
north.
Grove, yeah.
So split it once then.
So can we find somewhere between, 60 and 90 people that we can easily pull out and not feel like we were splitting a community?
So 3, so we would need to add something from,
From 4
4
to
into
3, but it would be a block or 2.
So we could, this piece of 28, it looks like these apartments, I'm assuming they're apartments. I guess it could be
You can
houses.
always check.
Yeah. Whatever it is, they're disconnected from
Mhm.
this.
Yeah.
So we could put that in with.
3.
But are they
From
connected
4 to 3.
here? What are these? Zooming is not helping me actually. Because yeah, that looks like that's the same.
Are
Oh,
those apartments?
this
the
28
3-row
actually, this
apartments?
28 stretches up right along here.
Oh, and takes Green Road.
So then it doesn't make sense to try and,
No.
Yeah, because these apartments are kind of,
yeah,
they probably share the same pool.
yep. Okay.
All right, well, that answers that.
Well,
Okay, let's
that's
zoom
not
out
good.
again. Well,
Excuse me.
And then we
let's see
turn
what
to
else.
districts
We'll go
again.
from 4 into 3. Is there anything over here we can do?
Going across that major road.
Yeah, these lines are, I think, are really good lines.
You can follow the people that live at Ace Harbor.
Yeah, but sure, we could pull in those 23 or that
It
90,
is across the road.
but it's across this
Right.
major road.
And these are the railroad tracks.
Yeah, and so if somebody's going to be campaigning,
Yeah, I just think it makes sense to
Why-
keep these lines.
why push them across the road to pick up the block?
Mhm.
If it's not.
How
going to-
about down south? Is there anything else we can look at?
So,
Outside of Pleasant Grove,
yeah. So along here or here. So I assume this is Saratoga Springs boundary somewhere along here.
Saratoga Springs a little further north. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and zoom in.
Oh,
Show us Fairfield. What's the population there? 160.
mm,
That wouldn't put us a whole lot
mm.
better off. I mean,
I think it's
it would put us,
slight-
it would put us 100 under in District 4 and
Right, I-
60 over in
Right, I think
District 3.
you go
That would-
to 94 rather than 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just really like the lines we have right now.
I think all of these are zeros.
There's 31.
There are really 31 people there. Because if there are, is this a road here?
Yeah. And does it keep going south or north would be the question.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If
Are they Fairfield people or? So there's a road that goes to Fairfield.
Yeah, but there's not any place that
Mhm.
goes across in any sort of meaningful way.
Here's the 31.
Yeah, Coyote Pass goes, but
That's
it's,
Cartwright.
it was 59.
Oh, was there?
Yeah. There.
And 4?
So maybe, yeah, so this road here, the Coyote Pass, you zoom in one more click. Okay, what if we took this
And south?
and south and put it in 3.
Do you want to stay on this side of
Yeah,
this road?
Is that still on this side of the road?
This little,
Yeah.
yeah, actually,
Yeah, I think that makes as much sense to me as anything. It's the divider.
because it like abruptly
'Cause,
curved in.
yeah, there's a curve that doesn't
Yeah.
quite follow the road there.
That is better than 90. Or
Look at that.
Okay.
Okay, let's see that. Should we look at District 2?
Yeah. So
So if we take
2
2 to put into
abuts
3.
to 3. Yeah, because we don't want to mess with 1.
We do that.
and 2
So-
looks like it only connects
Oh,
the 3
yeah.
over county
Yeah,
line.
I don't want to.
Okay, yeah, so we don't want to go across the county. The only place we could go across the county line is if we heard from the, but that would go the opposite direction. We were gonna say, we've got those little Park City jogs out here that catch, like 18 people or something, but that would send us in the wrong
Yeah.
direction.
that would.
Did you follow city boundaries out in the border of 2 and 4 in Salt Lake County?
I think we did. Isn't that South Salt Lake right there?
I think, but let's look.
We have
Okay, West Jordan, and then Kearns is,
right above.
And then
okay, that's a straight
this is
Kearns boundary.
Powder Taylorsville.
I think so.
I think it's okay.
Yeah, so Taylorsville got split. So you can zoom in on this Taylorsville split, but,
That goes into.
5100.
well, and it's that's a major road,
and we're
and
both-
this is Redwood Road.
Yeah, and we're both low on those. We don't want to take, if we take one, it's gonna make it,
Well, no, 2 and 4.
Oh, 2 and 4, that's right,
Yeah.
okay.
So we have 23 people we could give up out of 2. But again, I
The road
don't
is-
think we want to cross
No,
Redwood
I
Road.
don't either.
So come right
What was
back
that
down
little
here.
piece?
Yeah. Is
At
that,
31, what's that?
or is that 16?
16, but that is on the wrong, like that would cross the city boundary one more time.
Oh, that's a city boundary.
That yellow, yeah. So that 16 would be its own precinct and everything.
Okay, so let's not do that.
I'm happy with these
Yeah.
numbers.
There is nothing to be embarrassed about these numbers.
But you do like the change in Western Utah
Yeah.
County.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll save it with that change.
Anything else we need to look at?
Um,
Let's go to the top of 2, if we could just look at that.
I just want to see if they're loading or
Oh,
anything.
yeah, if we can do that, that'd be awesome.
Joey said he's coming in at 10 because he was going to work on some communities. So we'll have him walk in the room and it'll just work immediately, I'm sure.
okay, so go back up north.
Right, just for us to check these out.
So yeah, what's the boundary here? I mean, we don't want to change it, but just,
It looks
If
like
you'll-
we're going into Kaysville maybe.
I'm late, and if you're putting Kaysville.
okay, so we split Kaysville.
Kaysville.
So this is largely the Kaysville city limits. Is this unincorporated? Or did we just do that?
What's just north of Kaysville?
Is that Layton? I don't know.
I never go past Salt Lake. So this
Okay.
does look unincorporated.
So yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Okay, that makes that sit better.
Millfields probably, oh, so.
And then
you did
that's the
keep all
Fruit Heights.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna ask.
They'll
Did
show
we
us Fruit
keep all Fruit
Heights.
Heights Hall in that one as well?
Yeah,
So it's really just Kaysville that split and then it pulls or doesn't pull some of the unincorporated between
Uh-huh.
it and Layton.
yep.
I think this is the one that we put forward.
Yeah,
Our team.
I agree.
I haven't watched the meeting from this Monday. Did you guys talk any more about congressional maps on Monday?
A little,
Yeah,
we
and then we
talked
talked
largely
about
about
school
school
board.
board.
Okay, that's right.
So,
Remind me what this little piece is right in here.
Colville,
Oh, well. Oh,
That's
wow.
right.
What a,
Yeah.
what
it's
a
that
block
funny.
but I think that's the city boundary.
It is a city.
of Colville. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like this map.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you mind if we pause for a minute and run down the hall?
Hmm.
And I won't leave. Not that it's, we probably are better off waiting for Commissioner Baker to finish fixing that thing, but we can turn the spaghetti on.
Oh, yeah, and it's just.
And
really
it's just
hard to-
not particularly helpful.
Yeah,
So, but you want to check local school districts on your,
on our school board.
Yeah, was there anything else on congressional that you wanted to look at?
Okay, we looked at tribal lands already. We're good on counties. Let's scroll
Look at
through, we're
municipalities.
good on municipalities. We're not worried about school district boundaries on the
On this
congressional map.
map.
Although it would be, can you just throw those on?
Yeah.
I'm
let's
just
look at it.
curious.
Might be helpful just to see.
so I mean, for what it's worth, there, you know, if you really wanted to put all these zeros, because we took some zeros right here, right? You could
Yeah.
take all the zeros in Nebo just to have a more clear reason, I guess, because these seem like those are all zeros in Nebo. for some
Yeah, those are
reason.
largely zeros. There was like a 31 or something.
Oh, was there? Oh,
Yeah,
right
there
there.
is.
Yeah.
But what are we looking at for other school districts? There's a little bit of split up there. Oh, Davis is all one school district, right?
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah.
So that would be a split.
All of those
All
are
those would be
fine.
fine.
I guess Summit has a couple, so Summit could be
Summit
worth
is
looking at. Yeah, so all three Summit districts are at least partially in two.
And again, I don't know that it's necessarily problematic to have school district boundaries, different.
Right. They could help with boundary agreement or something to a point. And then all of these should be. I think the tribal lands argument is strong enough if someone really was upset about it.
Yeah, I feel like those types of things too, it might be good to document, to
Yeah.
say, when we were down in Mexican water, that this is what we heard, and someone
Yeah.
came back and did this. When we were in Park City, we heard this. When we were in St. George, we heard this.
Yeah.
When we- You know, this commission really has been responsive to the input we've heard throughout the state.
Oh, and this is that same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we switch to a school board map and check
Sure.
districts?
Be good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. Which school board map? Because you had two, is that right?
We had two of them.
I thought I heard you.
Which
guys-
one did we, I think the purple two
Yeah, I
is
think
what
purple
people
two.
liked in the meeting. I think Rob said he,
Oh,
Rob liked
one.
was it one?
Yeah. Our deviations were better on one.
Oh. But I'm thinking, because I wrote it down and I'm sorry to
let's
bring my
look
notes.
Let's look at both of them real quick, just,
Because there was one that definitely floated up to the top. You know, with,
Yeah.
with other input from other commissioners.
And we really, we
So you think it was purple one though?
yeah, I think the purple one.
Okay, so maybe it was orange two then?
Oh, what's the one question mark for Cassie?
it looks like this was modified on Monday, so I think she was just checking that's the right one, but this looks correct to me.
So we're looking at purple one.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's Senate. So yeah, SBD is school board.
Yep.
And purple one's the one, pretty sure that you liked more.
So you think it is?
Well, I
Maybe it
think
was
so,
orange
but-
two. I know there was a
but-
two in there, but maybe it was oranges two that we liked.
yeah, the second orange one
Or orange.
which is
orange
technically
three?
orange
Okay.
3, but it's the second
Second one,
orange.
okay,
that-
okay.
And I was, when, I think that 2 might be that one where you kind of had Granite go out through Morgan into Ogden. And I know that was an area that,
Yeah, well, why don't you pull that up real quick? Because I think if we look at it, we can see,
which one?
Mhm.
yeah. That one. It seemed down very close.
Yeah, this is the one that kind of goes through Morgan.
Oh, yeah, all the way up to Ogden.
I just, because I remember I was out here and both of you were like, this is not my favorite part
Yeah,
of any of the maps.
yeah,
Yeah, and Rob did comment on that.
yeah. Okay,
So probably 1 then.
yeah.
But I'll make sure we'll save a copy to this user because this was still back when we were just using staff users. All right, should we start from one end of the state kind of thing?
Sure.
Yeah. So we have the school board or school district boundaries on that?
Yep, they're
Okay, because Washington is a single.
And what
school
color are the
these purple lines.
purple? Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we have St. George in Washington County going to the east and then up north. Okay,
That's one, yeah. They're all county lines out here.
Okay,
so, and I have
so we're good at following those right
Yeah.
now.
District 2 goes up to Tooele. It's a west side district. Oh, all the way up to Box Elder. We didn't know if that would be a long drive, but they said it also makes some sense.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So and again, go ahead and, those are all county, boundaries.
Yeah. District 3
Okay,
still just follows those county boundaries, and then this is north. Is this North Summit or is this still Morgan?
That's
that's
Morgan.
Morgan.
And this is North Summit.
Yep.
And 4 keeps all the Summit districts.
So Park City, North and South Summit. And then it goes out to the basin,
Wasatch and the whole basin, Cartman.
but all the way down.
So that's also
This is really
far.
good now.
Yeah.
San Juan all the way to North Summit.
Uh-huh.
That's 4.
Okay,
5 is Ogden City, which is its own district, I believe. And then this is our first split school district, looks like, so Weber.
Okay, so the Weber School District is split.
Yeah.
But that was so that we could keep Ogden whole.
right.
And then it looks like Davis is also split, but I believe that's out of necessity.
Yeah, Davis is huge. So,
Yeah. But Davis does get a little extra split here, it looks like.
Yeah. So 5 is Ogden, half of Weber, just a little bit of Davis.
uh,
So I think that's even probably just the city of Clinton.
Okay.
6 is all in Davis.
Yeah.
mhm.
And Davis doesn't have any independent districts within. So 6 is all Davis.
Okay.
7 is the southwest side of Davis County, part of Bountiful.
And then wraps around,
Wraps
and
around,
this
picks
is
up Magna.
and Magna's in, is that Granite still, or is that, I get
I think that's-
areas.
That's probably granite or some piece of Jordan, probably granite.
And then that's our first split in, I think this is granite. But then the rest of it remains whole.
So they
Oh,
have-
just about.
Except
And
for-
there's just a
there's
little bit
little
right outside of
split
south.
right here. Yeah.
Oh, and a little bit
You know,
into Taylorsville.
This is the one that would be interesting for, to
To
find
get
out what
the-
Cassidy found out about that little piece
Yeah.
that juts out from Salt Lake School District.
Oh, that's right. Show it right here.
It's right on the right side of
Yeah, this little
yard.
piece right
Yeah.
here.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so we gotta find out about that.
Are there people here?
Oh, you gotta turn on the block view. Isn't it? Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, like 16, 17.
So
Yeah.
like maybe a family or two, potentially. Huh.
But yeah, I mean, if that, we can pull them in.
All right, but Salt Lake School District then is whole.
Mhm.
Do we want to pull them in now?
To pull that
That
little
little
piece in,
17 in?
let's do it. I think it
Because.
won't disrupt our numbers too much.
No. And, yeah, if it,
And if it's part of the school district, yeah, let's do it. I'll look the numbers.
They've all jumped by 1,300.
Really
Just like
messing
that.
this up.
All right, so that's Salt Lake coal plus a little bit of granite then.
Mhm.
okay,
And then granite does have its own, granite has most of this district, I think, all of 9, but then a little bit goes into 10 and a little bit goes into 8.
okay, so Granite gets split the most, but they're one of the largest school districts. And we do have a complete, this is all granite, right?
Yeah.
So I don't, given that we've got one that is completely granite, I don't feel bad about you trying to figure out the splits that make everybody
Right.
else
And
work.
again, I believe 7 is majority granite too. I think it's more
Uh-huh.
granite than it is Davis.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
So
so,
I guess we checked that 7, 8, 9.
okay, Murray's Hole,
Yes.
Yeah.
we're going to Jordan. How did Jordan come out?
So this is all Jordan,
Mhm.
and then that's Jordan. So it's split just twice.
And that goes and picks up a little bit of Alpine too.
Picks up a little bit.
But not really. It's really
Picks
just
up the
Camp
rural-
Williams.
Rural Alpine where nobody is hardly living.
11, what district is this?
Is it the Corner Canyon? Canyons
Okay.
District.
Canyons, yeah. So Canyons loses just a little bit.
It's largely whole with a little split, okay?
You know, it's interesting, just go back, I just want to see how they do this, you know,
Uh-huh.
because part of Granite District, I just want to see how they do it on the map. You know, the Granite goes up into Immigration Canyon.
Oh, does it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so go north.
Yeah, and then Salt Lake over here, right?
Yeah, this is actually Granite.
That's
Isn't
actually
that-
granite
Is
as
that
well.
interesting?
Yeah,
Interesting.
and that was followed.
Okay,
That gives them potential, if anyone,
so
has,
granite really is this
Mhm.
really expansive district.
Yeah. That's huge.
all right, so then we're into Alpine. Part of which goes with Jordan. Then we follow it all the way down here. Kind of all of northern Utah County.
Okay.
And then American Fork is where that gets split, it looks like.
Yeah,
Mhm.
And then the second half, American Fork, Pleasant Grove, Linden,
Yeah.
Well,
and then
Nebo?
joins with Nebo.
Nebo. And then we have Provo.
Well, in order to get enough bodies, yeah.
Yeah, so Provo then takes
So
part
we
of
have-
Orem from Alpine.
Okay,
So I guess that gives Alpine one majority district. I imagine that Nevo's the majority in 15.
yeah.
And 14, I think, would be a fairly, not a huge minority to Provo School District. So Provo has more.
And Provo is too big to put with the rest of Nebo,
Right.
because this is only, oops, sorry, this is only like 20 or 30,000 right here, I think, right?
Yeah. It's really, it looks like just Pleasant Grove, part of American Fork, part of Linden. Is that all? That can't be quite all of Orem with Provo, right? They're pretty close to 218 if you have them together.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Oh, and is that Vineyard even too?
No, Vineyard's close, yeah.
Provo Orem Vineyard is kind of nice that they can mostly end up in one district for one of the maps.
Mhm.
And that's 15.
Okay.
Have you checked any of your, have you checked either of your house maps against your school board maps at all?
No, we have not.
Or is that a thing you're interested in? I know some teams are more or less interested in that as an idea.
We could do it just for an exercise to see where we are.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested that way, but it's going to end up breaking up school districts. I'm reasonably certain.
Yeah, and I do think to me, I think that's the priority for the school district map, is to maintain school districts as much as
Yeah.
possible. Oh, could we go back to see I don't know what I did with those papers that had our deviations. I just want to see where we are.
Oh, the target deviation.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can pull that
I
up
run-
here as well.
So the target deviations for school board, 10,000.
Oh, you have it over there. I'll just leave it there then.
Oh, we have it.
So we're off. Our largest on this one is off. Is it the
So
1951? Is that our largest?
1951 is definitely the largest, yeah. Oh, I guess that's only the first house. Yep,
Still-
1951. And then there's a substantial drop to 1306 after that.
And so where's that?
So that puts us about the 2% range.
And the one with the largest deviation keeps all of these counties full is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
It's one of the rural
Yeah,
districts.
Which I think is fabulous.
Yeah. It's a long ways under the deviation. It's like 1%.
Okay, so purple one.
Yep.
Okay.
So we have purple one.
Oh, and we did make an oh so slight change to that.
It's for school district.
Did we? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Oh, yes,
We don't even
so
save
we need to
anything.
tell
Yep.
Chancellor that we did that. So,
Oh, you were going
do
to
we want to
read that.
label
yeah.
it? Yeah.
One, or
And
Board district,
congressional district.
one revised maybe.
yeah. Sure.
Good. Just for kicks and giggles, let's pull up our house map.
Mhm.
And let's just do one.
Okay.
one district of combining 5 together, just so we can see what happens.
Are you more interested in looking at it that way, or then going the other direction and looking at splitting up a school board district into 5 house districts?
Yes,
Okay,
because,
because you already have this great
Because
house map.
well, because I know how long it took us to make a house map.
Yeah, we spent a few weeks on that. You know, I think Bill and Lyle are, you know, cranking them out daily.
Yes.
I hear Green Team finished their house map too last night. So
Did they?
Oh, that's good.
Good.
All right, we're all making progress then.
it'll be fun to see the discussion around the house maps. Will it be in depth where everyone say they took a long time? All right.
Oh, there she is.
Should I pause and we can discuss for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, anything I
The
say
data
is
reports.
fine. Okay, so you have your splits look really good. I think having 2 in Salt Lake and Utah and Davis is very like acceptable if you're not going to split up Salt Lake County a lot, right? And then obviously your Grand County split is based on what the public told you.
Okay.
Your splits in cities are very nice. You have the one in Taylorsville, which, oh, do you want to pull up their map really quick?
Yeah. This is purple 4 again, right?
Yeah. Will you identify Taylorsville really quick?
We were just looking at it, so we largely know.
Yeah, I just want, it's not for them, it's
No,
for
no,
me.
no, it's for me too.
Okay,
Yeah, and we split it on a major
right, roadway,
Road.
that's what I really wanted to
Redwood
know.
Road and then 5400 south.
Okay, I like that. Will you pull up Pleasant Grove next? Pleasant Grove is a weird shape. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, right. I remember talking about this earlier where we have that section of a lot of people on both sides.
So, yeah, and, you know, we just looked here and, you know,
It was really hard to split
Yeah.
anything there.
No, I agree.
there was like a 28 people or something here. We thought, oh, this is great. And then we find out it winds
It
through.
Into an apartment complex,
Mhm.
Yeah,
but it's still 2 fairly sized roads.
yeah.
Okay.
So neighborhood wise, it did feel that these were,
We
you know,
needed to
different.
make the split there.
Yeah.
Okay, will you pull up Kaysville next?
You know, Dragon Head.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, I remember now. I've seen these maps several times, but you know.
So along I-15.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then here, we came along the main street and then across there's a stream there
Yeah,
as
there's even
well.
water here.
Yeah, and that makes that boundary
Mhm.
the way that it is.
And this is a fairly sized precinct and everything.
Yeah, no, that is great. Yeah, that looks good.
And all the cities.
I think so.
That puts Kaysville or Pleasant Grove as the smallest city split, which isn't, like, it's not like you're splitting up Colesville or something.
Now for the moment of truth.
The cores of prior districts. 1, 2 is in 2, 3. Your numbers look good in terms of like renumbering them, that they maintained the core that they previously had.
Uh-huh.
That looks great. And then you have above like a 50% core in each one, which
Okay.
I don't think is terrible. Yeah. Okay. So you have before you moved them, this is like the cores as they currently exist in their current district, right? So for this one, this like section, this population section that comes from District 1,
Mhm.
that equals 93% of the district. And in the new district you've drawn, it's still like 91%. So, and then obviously
So District 1 is very similar.
District 1 is very similar, which isn't surprising because this is this
It's
like
northern
north
Utah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
district. So that actually isn't that surprising. And the population you've captured is pretty much in that section of the Wasatch, the end of the Wasatch. And then you have District 2.
2 and 3.
Your core is coming from still District 2, which is good. And then same with District 3. You still have your core there.
Yeah.
And then same with District 4. So I think that looks good. I think that's reasonable considering how much the Wasatch has changed, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you could calculate and say, okay, and we talked about this the other
You
night,
made a good choice in numbering it 4 too.
Yeah, I do.
that
We
you
went back
could,
and forth.
no, I think 4 is correct. I think
Yeah.
that that's valid because I mean, when you think about the old shape of the district going through this way, this section has
It's
stayed the
Northern
same.
Utah County, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that that's fine. And again, you look at the numbers and think, I only have to move this many people out of this district, but it doesn't really work like that. Because as soon as you affect one district, like it cascades.
We're fast to do this. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. It adds up when you start doing 7 of them, but 1 is manageable. But we'll see how House goes with cores of prior districts.
So just, for your
I
reference,
haven't started.
we just looked at the school board map again, and we did snag that little piece of the Salt Lake School District.
Yeah,
I'll put it back in.
put it back
So-
in. We actually are gonna go talk to school district
This is the school.
people today.
Yeah.
And I'm actually gonna ask them about that and say, okay,
Is it really?
Is this real?
is this real? Is it worth it? Because I was thinking about like, okay, if you have that in a different school board district, I guess you still have the Brickyard precinct.
Yeah.
That might be more of a county clerk question too. And like, I don't know how many like school children live in that block of 17
Right.
people,
Yeah.
right? And I mean, they could live there later. It's not like
Yeah.
they stay the same the next 10 years, but I have several questions for them and the county clerk,
Right.
so.
So, and it largely could be, you're right, county clerk versus school board, like, who cares more? That's who could be listened to.
Yeah, like I don't want to assume that those 17 people don't care about which school board they're in. But like, if they're with the rest of their school district, I don't know.
Yeah.
The many questions of redistricting, then I'm like, I don't know, I'm trying. But yeah, I think your map looks good. I like it. Oh, one last thing, but will you pull up go under review and pull up compactness? I'm just curious. It shouldn't have changed largely since the last time I looked at it. Okay. Yeah, that feels about right. Looks good.
So District 2, well, that's the one that's the whole southern half of the state.
Or
No.
District 2 is
No,
Northern House.
District,
Just
No,
just the purple.
oh, District 2 is actually a relatively
Very
small one,
compact.
but because it's
It goes to-
squashed, that's why the Polsby Popper number
Yeah,
is relatively small. Okay.
and I think you're still hitting an average that's fairly common. When I was talking to the Princeton folks, they were saying that about their average is where we're hitting. So, and they did restrict it when they ran their maps. They said, okay, you have to do at least the same or better than what the legislature did last
Yeah.
time. So it's a biased measurement. Like you could draw the most ridiculously small or large
Yeah.
scores with it being not very helpful towards counties or cities, right? So I think we're doing okay with that. And again, you can cheat any of these tests if you're smart about it. So I think we're doing okay, but I'll let you get back to what you were working on.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for-
much. It's
You're
very
being
helpful.
so responsive. That makes me like our district
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm feeling great about that. Those numbers look good. I like the colors confused.
That was gonna be my last question for Cassidy. Should we change the colors?
I'm not crazy about that
The
brown.
brown,
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
so if we want to find a bright color for that, I'm all
we
for
can make
it.
it like an orange.
Orange,
maybe?
is thinking
Yeah.
that exactly.
May as well, right?
Let's make it bright and happy,
Mm.
a little brighter.
yeah. It's hard to tell which is brighter.
I know.
No, that's
Oh,
worse.
no, yeah.
Mhm.
No, but how about yellow? Let's try and go a really vivid yellow. Is that too close to the
The green.
green with the blue markations?
Go one up from that. Yeah.
I guess we could go all in. We could go find a hex code of orange with light. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, those don't look very different.
They sure are the same colors when you click on them. Well, that's really interesting.
So that's better than the brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I like it.
Love it.
let's save it.
And what are we calling this? Purple,
This is purple 4.
purple 4.
Yeah.
And any dashes or
Four
anything
dash
after that? 4-1.
Because of this one, I guess there's probably not too much room for modification in the congressional maps, actually. And I say we could do 4-2 at some point, but
Yeah, 4-1 is fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
purple 4-1 is great.
And those deviations, I think, are terrific, given the criteria that we've focused on.
You know, another thing too is that, you know, we've kept, you know, just a lot of different things.
Yeah.
The basin,
Yep.
you know, is together. We have these counties together.
And we have the
right
national
there.
parks get
Mhm.
together.
Yeah, yes, and we haven't split up these counties here that wanted to remain together.
Uh-huh.
We've been responsive to Park City's request.
and I think Southern Utah too. I think a lot of them, even when we talk to them, some of the mayors and city council members and stuff, there's a lot more interest in like Payson, San
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Chula.
another thing, they did not want to go to the far reaches of the
Yeah.
northern corners.
Cedar City's not with Park City, which would make Cedar City happy maybe.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. You know, so I think as we've gone to each different community, there are pieces that we've been able to bring back and
Yeah.
use in our map making. So for instance, tribal lands
Yeah.
as well.
And, you know, one of the themes we heard in the Salt Lake, meeting, the Glendale meeting was to minimize our divisions in Salt Lake,
Mhm.
right? And we've done
It'll be interesting to see if Utah County has much to say on where to split or anything.
that. Yeah. All right.
So remind me what, I'll have to go back and read the statute again. Does at least one of each map have to be unanimous, or is it just a majority? I can't remember if.
I don't think so.
If I remember the
I remember what it
meetings,
was.
if I remember the early meetings too, I think it's not necessarily unanimous for any of them,
For
but
any,
Yeah.
but it has to obviously be majority.
Yeah, it talks about the way,
I think it has to be like adopted by the commission to put forth kind of thing, but just following normal voting procedure.
Okay. I'm thinking there was something about.
Yeah, there is something that, okay. So to the extent possible, each map recommended by the commission shall be approved by at least 5 members of the commission.
So more than a simple majority.
If the commission is unable to obtain approval of at least 5 members, all maps required, then you have one map that's approved by at least 5 members and recommend 2 additional maps that are approved by a majority of the commission.
That's right.
members.
Well, I think that's good.
Yeah, it's a very workable threshold.
Mhm.
Any other maps to open up or anything?
Um,
I was still hoping we could get the communities to work today,
so
but
it's 11 o'clock. What do you want to do for the last part of our session here?
So, shall we look at the Senate map?
Yeah.
Is that what I don't remember if we did more than one on the
And we
Senate
did
map.
renumber the Senate map.
Yes.
is that on this user already?
Should be.
I don't think so. I think it was still.
Purple Senate districts.
All right, so it looks like we do have two.
I wonder what the difference
Was,
is.
we started one from one side and was,
Oh,
well, all we have to do is look at District 26 to tell us which one, was it District 26? that was our-
something like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
you had one, then you had one 3 days later. You started.
Okay.
I guess we'll start one.
Yeah,
So
let's,
that 26.
yeah, go ahead and open that one.
What about who that was?
Yeah.
Do we want to, so we did the comparison, right, of the current,
Now, just a sec. Scroll down, our target deviations.
Yeah, something's.
Something's wrong here.
Let me open the other one.
that's
We're certainly not missing 1.7 million people. This makes more sense.
Okay, those
But
numbers.
those numbers look high, though. Were we that high?
Well, I think we may have been.
Okay,
And again, I think it was a keeping cities whole kind of issue.
okay.
But yeah, let's,
Sorry, let me just. I just want to make sure we're opening the right thing. I just want to see if we have one or two here.
I know there was one we liked more than the other. I don't want to forget the ones we liked the most. Purple one, school district, purple CD4 one.
Okay, we only have one Senate draft on
And we have done two.
the website
Senate maps.
as such.
so this is the,
This looks. Like the one that's up,
yes.
but it's labeled as 1 here and 2 here. So
We started over again,
Did we lose one?
So I'm thinking we finished our first one before we started the second one.
and I can check with the other staff members. It may just be saved to a staff account somewhere, but here are the two Senate districts we have
So
shared.
yeah, open that number one again. Just-
Because the number one is just missing like this middle.
Yeah, scroll down the district numbers.
But there's
That
a bunch
was
of
unfinished.
there's still a bunch of districts that
Yeah,
aren't
that's
done yet.
completely unfinished.
And I'm thinking we did finish one before we went to the number two, didn't we?
I thought so.
I'm pretty sure.
House, congressional. I'll check with them as well.
Okay, well, for now, I guess let's look at two. I'm sure that Senate one was just perfect. It's
Yeah.
a shame we can't find it.
And this was pretty well. I wonder if this was Senate 1 and Senate 2 is because this was pretty early. This was still like the first week of mapping. It looks like is when this was started.
Yeah. Well, it's been a long time since we've come back to the Senate.
Seems like a year ago.
Yeah. All right.
And we just
so-
kind of want to take a tour of it.
Yeah,
And could we just really quickly?
okay, so we
did-
renumbered.
Did we
these.
renumber both of the maps then too? Do you remember? Did we
That
just
other
do our
one?
two? Yeah. I was
Well,
gonna say
let's
we
look
could
at it. This one
compare
has
that.
clearly been renumbered.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so District 1. Oh, can you turn on the county boundaries?
Oh, that's what it's not. Are they?
Well, yeah, but turn on the ones that are under the UIRC, under the search.
Yeah, because that doesn't cover it. That's just lines.
Yeah.
There you go.
So District 1 gets the west side of Salt Lake and uses I-15 as the divider largely. Can you turn on municipal boundaries?
Absolutely. Oh, they are on in red.
Are they?
Let me switch to how we have them on.
That one kind of had them in white was, they were.
Oh, yeah,
you could see
that
those
was-
really well.
yeah.
actually.
Can we change the symbology to white on those?
Because we had a white that was really easy to see at one time.
There, a little more. Right there. Maybe on the fill transparency?
Well, because there's no fill. The fill would be,
Oh, because it's empty, yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't want it filled at all.
yeah, this isn't saving.
Weird.
I thought I remember when that.
We just had like a bright white line and it was very
Yeah,
easy to
one
tell.
time, yeah.
Let me just try one thing. Let me just try uploading it instead.
There we go.
That's it.
If we upload it, it puts it on top.
Okay, that's,
Okay.
that looks good.
But
That's
it's
very,
not a good way to drag them, which is a
that is great.
complaint.
That is so helpful.
Yeah, but that is exactly what we need.
Mhm.
So Salt Lake City is split into, I guess, technically 4. Right, because we've got this little corner
Oh,
right here.
does anyone live in this corner?
I
Yeah, why do
wonder,
we have that there?
see if you can put that in 2. Or if it, Yeah.
I'm just,
That's weird.
there's still a little part of me that's not fully convinced that. Yeah, okay.
yeah, it did. It came down to right here before. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So let's go ahead and select that.
Save that. Okay, so 3, Salt Lake City's 3.
Yeah, so Salt Lake City is in 3. District 1, 2, and 3.
And it has
So,
enough people for that.
1 and 2 are
Majority.
majority Salt Lake City. And 1 comes down here along the west side
Okay, got it.
into West
Oh,
Valley.
because we were doing that for communities of
Yes,
interest.
we were doing that for communities of interest. Okay,
North or south, do you think?
Let's go south, I guess. So District 4. So we did split here.
So Mill Creek. Is that Mill Creek?
Yeah.
And that split along what road is?
Was it Redwood? I can't remember what it was.
No, it's not. Red.
Oh, 17.
7,
Right.
yeah.
That's right.
I'm trying to think why we split. Oh, because we kept Holiday.
Uh-huh.
If we kept Holiday Hole, we couldn't keep both of them.
Right.
And that keeps
Well,
parts,
and Park City,
Uh-huh.
we put with them.
and it keeps all the.
So
little
it's a connection
slivers
through
out
the
here.
canyons.
Yes.
And Immigration Canyon is with this one as well.
Yeah, and I think that
Okay.
makes sense.
I guess maybe that's why that was grabbing Immigration Canyon, maybe.
Yeah. It makes, I mean, if they're in the Granite School District, it makes sense, district wise for me to have them.
So District 3 has a little piece of West Valley in it then.
Yes.
West Valley then
Or-
has.
or-
Alright.
Or no,
District 3 has
District
not
3 does
quite
not have
all
any
of
West
South
Valley.
Salt Lake.
it's missing a piece of South Salt Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of West Valley. That's what I'm.
No.
So District 3.
Oh,
is
yes,
just
it had, no, District 3, this is all
Is
South
this-
Salt Lake
purplish.
and Salt Lake City.
So Salt Lake, South Salt Lake into.
Okay,
into
I'm
Murray.
getting my lines. mixed
Yeah.
up. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, I was mixed up with you. So,
Okay.
so District 1 has a little bit of West Valley and a little bit of South Salt Lake.
But then
Yes.
their full remainder of West Valley is its own district.
That's nice. Okay, Taylorsville has a little bit of the,
So this is all of Taylorsville,
Yeah,
part of Murray,
okay,
as this Kearns.
yes.
yes. Okay. West Jordan. That little piece,
Okay, it's the majority of the city.
split only ones.
Yeah.
Okay, 7, we have all of Midvale
Yeah,
and all of
looks like it.
Sandy, half of
Yeah,
Sandy.
yeah, half of Sandy.
But all of White City.
Uh-huh.
And Cottonwood Heights is,
Oh.
Oh,
and combined with half of Sandy.
And a little bit of Draper.
Let's see. Okay, it goes across, so District 8 goes across into Alpine.
mhm.
Okay,
But it does have part of Draper.
that's interesting.
And then
What picks up Alta? I was thinking Alta was with the Park City one. So Alta and Brighton. Go with this.
So big and little.
District 8, yeah,
Cottonwood Height, yeah.
okay.
11 is almost all of South Jordan and almost
Riverdale.
all of Riverton.
The Riverton,
Okay, Harriman is,
yeah.
Oh,
All in 13.
along with Bluffdale and this, most of the Salt Lake half of Draper.
And most of the,
okay, that's good.
so go over to Tooele. So we've got all of Tooele County and then a little small piece of western Salt Lake County. Got Magna. That's interesting. How come Magna's,
Lines are showed up.
yeah.
Oh, oh yeah, interesting. But all of Magna.
Yeah.
And then
Is Magna a place, not a city?
It's a township.
Okay, that may be why it's not pulling in. These may be official municipal boundaries.
right, exclusively, yeah. So it gets Magna, so Tooele, Magna, a small portion of West Jordan, and then kind of the mountain.
Yeah.
So, so 11, we have all of South Jordan.
Yep.
Just about.
Well, yeah, we're missing a little corner because South Jordan was too big.
Right, okay.
Well, it was too big when combined with Riverton.
And Riverton's a little too big.
Oh,
when
you know what?
combined
It
very
wasn't
well.
too big. The problem was, in order to make West Jordan work, we picked up, we use them right here. Yeah, they're like they're
A couple
Oh, yeah,
neighborhoods.
that-
2,400 people in this little area.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. But again, I'm liking our line.
Yeah, I am too.
So then we looked at 13, which is Harriman, Bluffdale, Draper. 23. It's just about the full west half
Mhm.
of Utah County,
Yeah,
Okay,
I like that too.
splitting Lehigh along.
Split is-
500
split's good,
west.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, that's good.
And following that, it looks like pretty much all the way. I guess this is a little interesting.
are there people in that? Oh, yeah. Almost 200.
And 23 is already a little under.
Yeah, so if we took that, we would. And what's District 14? It's over by 155.
So you end up with like a 300 over.
I mean, we could do it, but I'd rather wait and do it if we got pushback.
Right, I agree.
But I imagine, yeah, like this is a large road that keeps their church.
The rest of Lehigh, American Fork, Highland, Cedar Hills,
Mhm.
Pleasant Grove, just about.
and most of Pleasant Grove. Okay.
Okay, Olive Linden. Oh,
Orem, Pleasant Grove, all of Linden, all of Vineyard, half of Orem.
mhm.
Okay.
I think those are good lines too.
But then the other half of Orem goes with
With
majority
Provo.
of Provo.
And we had to split Provo 3 ways, is that right? Or
It's
is it
only
just
split
two?
twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
good,
it's only
good.
split
Yeah.
twice.
Okay, that's good.
And this is really the Orem district, and this is really Provo district,
Yeah.
because they're both large enough to almost have a district.
Right.
Yeah. And then you've got South Provo, Springville, Mapleton, Spanish Fork.
Mhm.
Okay.
Like that. Okay,
With just this little bit, Springville.
Yeah, that's in District 27.
Oh, those apartments,
Yes.
the apartments again.
Yes. So that's the Salem, Basin, Santa Cruz. I think, can you show me real quick the current House or Senate maps?
Absolutely. On this one. Look in Utah County.
Yeah, I'm interested what that southern Utah County currently looks like. It seems to me that, okay,
Yeah, I know it. I knew it split Spanish Fork a little more.
so currently, so our proposed one has all of this
Mhm.
area in one.
right.
And so there's essentially, because if you considered this to have been the kind of anchor,
Mhm.
you know, plus that's where Senator Henderson and now
Senator
Senator
McCall.
McKell
Yeah.
live. In the new district, the southern part of Utah County is getting an additional.
Mhm.
Oh, in this one, yeah, that's right. This district goes all the way down into
Very.
Carbon.
I think even, does it go to Moab?
It might go to Moab.
Yeah. I know one comment we got was an upset
Yeah.
citizen from Moab, confused as to why they had the same rep as Spanish Fork citizens.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
I'm interested what. So it's similar, but rather than
But it doesn't
portion
go
of Spanish Fork, it's more,
Santa Quinn.
yeah, southern Utah County.
So it's
Payson.
more rural.
Yeah. What is this little?
There is a numbers problem for southeastern Utah when it comes to.
So this is a portion of Santaquin.
Okay.
Goes into not the rest of that.
Is that Santa Quinn or is that West Mount?
I think that's Santaquin, but
I do know there's a weird West Mountain piece somewhere around there. Oh, it's up there. Okay. So we snagged a piece of Santa in order to make the district below work.
is this highlighting two different?
Huh? Well, so that's not really a city. It's a census designated place.
Ah, okay. All right. And yeah, so it is Santaquin.
Okay, so it was just the bottom edge of Santa Quinn we took to make sure we could get enough population.
Yeah, and are these some of the newer areas in Santaquin?
Yeah,
I know a lot of those are on.
so there will be some more development.
Okay, so then you have rural Utah County
With the south.
all the way down to San Juan.
Okay. But, you know, it does, you know, one of the things they talked about is that they had, you know, something similar with Carbon.
Yes.
Yeah. Which, oh, this is all Utah County still, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and come down. Yeah, so Carbon and Emery.
Grand and San Juan.
Yeah, okay. And, you know, I heard them talk about those counties a
Right.
lot. The problem is that we've got to get some additional population somewhere.
And Spanish Fork is all Maple and Toll.
Yeah.
Springville is just a little bit.
Yep.
The 24 has a tiny bit of Santaquin. All the way down to Iron.
And split Cedar City
And
and Enoch.
Enoch.
I didn't hear anybody telling us not to do that.
No, I didn't either.
I feel like I think talking to them beforehand, one or two of them mentioned they liked the idea of the two of them together about, all right, it was after actually, because I know Green Team had put those two cities together for a House district. It's just about perfect. But
Can you
Senate,
consider?
the Senate, they were a little more okay with, because the numbers like we're getting close to working, they were a little more comfortable with kind of whatever was going to work.
But I mean, you'll clearly get a more rural, you know, senator from out here.
Mhm.
Right, and that was something they talked about too. They liked the idea of having one or two districts out there where it wasn't super clear what city the senator would be from.
Yeah.
There wasn't a clear, this will be another St. George senator or anything like that.
Yeah.
What's the biggest city in?
There aren't any.
I certainly could not tell you.
Anywhere.
It's 24.
It's
It's a
24.
bunch
Let's
of,
see, there's big now.
it's a bunch of what, 2 to 5,000 population city.
Yeah.
Enoch might be close to up there actually.
Okay, so let's go down here to the very corner.
Okay, so Cedar, 28.
And then
Okay,
it looks
so
like two,
Washington is whole in this one,
and it goes to the St. George boundary.
and it goes to the
So
city.
this
does?
is not a St. George proper district. 29 is St. George.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
which I think would make some of the Washington folks happy, talking to some of them.
Me too.
Great. I am not troubled by anything.
I'm not either. I
that
think that
saw.
looks good.
Oh, that's the whole map.
Yeah.
Everything's so much smaller than a house.
It's
So
a
much
lot easier to get
easier.
through it all.
Okay, so again, the name of this is our purple what?
SD
It's
2-1.
labeled 2-1. I'm gonna double check that there's not a 1-1 floating around on Costello's account or someone.
Okay.
And then I'll save a copy to this as well.
Thank you.
I'm glad that Joey set up these accounts.
2-1. Is that SD2?
2-1.
Did we tweet this at all? I don't think we did.
I don't-
Let's put the date on that too.
I'll put the date and then I'll put in the description that this is just a copy we're saving to the right place.
And then do you need to share it again?
Let's say-
Maybe that'll be this afternoon's project. It'll be a little bit of
And
cleanup.
do we want to just do another check on that, just so?
Oh,
see
yeah,
those
let's-
green checks again.
You know. Let's make sure we did that.
In fact, it might go all the way through because this is before that issue was popping up.
Yeah.
Sherwin-Williams might work.
Oh, I just love that.
Yes, I was so worried that we were
I
gonna.
just have to take a picture of that. That's just a beauty right there. See those green checks. Okay, thanks.
Okay, and then if we're stopping at 11:30, I'll save to start closing things.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that's
This is
good.
it's nice to have everything reviewed a little bit. Like I
I
said,
know, it does feel good.
Yeah.
we'll
So we reviewed the congressional, the school district and the Senate.
and then House. I'll try to see if I can figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll see if I can figure out what's going on with 65. But
Okay, yeah.
if 65 works, that puts at least one of all four of those maps reviewed by both of you today and feeling positive about.
Yeah, I feel positive about that. And then I'm feeling really good about the numbers that Cassidy brought in.